It will be automatic promotion. Ipswich knew they could make sure of a playoff spot with victory over mid-table Charlton. Connor Chaplin is a man in form. The Addicks defence gave him far too much time to open the scoring after just 7 minutes. He brought up his 20th league goal of the season, the first Ipswich player to do that since Daryl Murphy in the 2014-15 campaign. A superb piece of improvisation from Nathan Broadhead 7 minutes later gave Chaplin his 21st, taking him to 5 goals from 4 matches. It looked like it could be a long afternoon for Charlton, who'd been in decent form heading to Portman Road with 4 wins from their last 6. But 2-0's the way it stayed until 20 minutes from full time when it fell apart. Once again, Broadhead was involved, squaring for Chaplin to complete his first hat-trick for Ipswich. Freddie Ladapo's been fairly prolific himself, but had to make do with a place on the bench. He made an instant impact minutes after coming on by extending the route, thanks in part to Chaplin deciding he'd share some of the fun. Kieran McKenna's earned himself a League One Manager of the Season nomination this week. An 8-game winning run has only just been halted, and they've not lost since January. His free-flowing side made it 5 through Ladapo once again. Charlton's afternoon went from bad to worse 3 minutes from full time. Ladapo was bearing down on goal for his own hat-trick. Ryan Innes brought him down and was given a straight red card, meaning there will be more time on the sidelines for the defender. It's his 4th sending off this season. Ipswich looked in irresistible form. They were already on their way to a biggest league win of the season, and Charlton towards their heaviest defeat. But they weren't done yet. Deep into stoppage time, Leif Davis made it 6. 29 goals have now been scored in 10 matches by Ipswich, an average of almost 3 a game.
14 goals in the 2 games between Ipswich and Charlton so far this season. This was an important one for Ipswich, though, in more ways than one.
Yeah, the goal difference could play a part. We know how tight it is at the top of League One, and Ipswich just smashing teams at Portman Road. 6 times they've scored 4 or more in 2023 in front of their own supporters. So, yeah, just relentless right now. Conceded the 1 in 10 games as well. Don't forget that. So they're watertight defensively. Connor Chaplin and Broadhead, there's the kind of the dual number 10s. Really good campaigns for them, and looking incredibly strong.
In League One, once again, all change at the Summit. Plymouth go top with Ipswich up to 2nd. Former leaders Sheffield Wednesday dropped to 3rd. Peterborough stay in the playoff spots despite defeat due to Derby's late draw. Forest Green have been relegated after their 28th defeat of the season. Cambridge continue their revival and have now moved level on points with Oxford. 2 points separate 20th to 23rd.